Hello YouTube, thought I'd do a quick video on the carburettor obviously. This one specifically is a leaking carburettor. Basically what it is, once it's on the bike, the overflow on the bottom, the petrol keeps running out all the time. It's really annoying, and you have to keep turning your petrol off when you turn your bike off. It's a relatively easy process, but it can be time consuming because it's sort of trial and error. What you do is you'll take off your float ball. Right. And yeah. Oh, it's always one, isn't it? Take your float ball like that. Right, and in here is your float. Here's your float, and there's the stop pin needle. I know I'm teaching you how to suck eggs, but in case you don't know, the petrol rises like that. Lifts the float up, and in turn it presses this needle, and it cuts off the fuel. What happens when it's leaking? Obviously, the float height's set wrong, and what happens is the petrol rises, and before it has a chance to cut it off, it runs down the overflow pipe there and drips out the bottom. It's quite easy. What you do is, hopefully you can see, you pop this little pin out here. There you go, like that. And gently lift it out. Right, what you have there is your, oops, don't fall off, your stop pin. Just take that. As you can see, there's like a, you can see there's a little bend in the like a little tab. I don't know what it's fastened to. What you do is you just put your screwdriver in there, bend the tab slightly. Oops, the thing's fell. So I have to pull it back in a bit. It's on the needle. Bend it. Right, lift it up slightly. Just bend it a tiny bit. Put your float back on. Your pin, it just hooks on there. Right, and then reassemble. You don't have to put it back on the bike because stick that in there, because it's frustrating having to keep taking it on and off. So now just stick that back in the hole like that. Put the pin back in. The reason I'm struggling is because I'm having to look through the camera lens to see what I'm doing, and it throws the perspective off slightly. There we go. Right. Now then, effectively what I've done is bent the pin so it cuts off it earlier on the float. What you do is you put the ball back on like that. Put the screws back in. I'm not going to do it because it's only a demonstration carb. Pretend you put all the screws back in. All you do, go to your bike, put your fuel pipe back on. Don't connect the carburettor because there's no point. Put the fuel pipe back on. Turn on your fuel and just wait a minute. Just wait. And if no petrol comes out, that's usually cured it. Obviously, if petrol starts to come out again, bend the tab a little bit more. Right. If no fuel's coming out, don't automatically assume you fixed it permanently because you may have bent it slightly too much. So what you do is to check that you blow in the fuel pipe and then lift up this here, and you'll hear the air coming out, and then it shoot like that, and you won't be able to blow any air in it, and then you know how high you've lifted the floats. You know what I mean? Then you know if you've cut the fuel off or not. At what point would it cut the fuel off? And if you do actually lift it up about a quarter of the way before the fuel cut, the air in this case, but the fuel cuts off, and then you know you've not over cooked it. And another way to check whether you've not bent it too much, is when you put the fuel thing on and you're waiting, no fuel comes out, hopefully anyway. Get your screwdriver and check that the float ball doesn't actually have any fuel in it. So you undo this screw here at the bottom, which is the emptying thing. Just undo it a bit like that, and then you'll obviously if there's fuel in your bowl, and then fuel run out the overflow. Well, it's not the overflow if you've undone this; it's just the emptying the bowl out. But at least you know there's fuel definitely in there, and you've not bent it too much and cut the fuel off completely. That's basically it, really. It's a simple process and just time consuming. Hope it helps everyone. Thank you very much.